Donald Trump's visit to the UK could be extended in order for him to play a round of golf. The US president, who is a huge fan of the sport and owns golf resorts in Scotland, is set to arrive in the UK for a working visit in July. Arrangements are still being made for the trip, but it is understood there is a possibility an extra day could be added for the sporting engagement. Options thought to be under consideration include the potential for him to be paired with a leading sportsman for the round of golf. U.S. President Donald Trump is a keen golfer. Andrew Milligan, PA. Mr. Trump is due to make his first presidential visit to the UK after attending the NATO summit in Brussels on July 11 and 12. The White House and Downing Street have confirmed he will hold talks with Theresa May on Friday, July 13, but other details of the trip are still being worked out. The possibility of fitting in a trip to a golf course could persuade Mr. Trump to remain in the UK for an extra day. Mr. Trump is known to be keen to meet the Queen, although his trip to the UK will not be a full state visit. U.S. Ambassador to the UK Woody Johnson has previously said Mr. Trump really wants to meet the Queen, and would definitely be coming to London despite the prospect of protests. It's all systems go. President Trump is visiting the UK. pic.twitter.com/UC9A3KK, Ambassador Johnson, at Usambik, April 26, 2018. On Monday, Mr. Johnson told Good Morning Britain he expected the president to get a positive reaction, although there's obviously going to be some protesters. Overall, his approval rating here is reasonably good, Mr. Johnson said. When he talks about trade, I think the British people can feel the specialness of that special relationship. The UK would be at the front of the line for a trade deal with the US after Brexit, and the special relationship is very important between our two countries. Prosperity and security has never been closer. He knows how important it is. Mr. Trump was invited to the UK to make a full state visit when Mrs. May traveled to the White House shortly after his inauguration in January 2017. That trip, which would involve lavish ceremonies and a stay with the Queen at Buckingham Palace, has been put off and is now not expected to take place until 2019 at the earliest. Mr. Johnson suggested in April that maybe next year he will do that.